Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We are reaching the 6th day, and once again we are trying to get the very essence of our religion through this understanding of the Prophet's life, his biography, his seerah, just to understand this relationship with time, space, environment, people. And while he was a young man, before even getting the revelation, before even becoming the messenger, peace be upon him, he was somebody who had within the tribe, within the environment, something which we can call a moral distinction. His distinctiveness was not about the way he was showing off or the way he was dealing with people. He was somebody who was trusted by the people, and they ended up calling him a sadiqul amin, the truthful and the trustworthy, meaning that when he was to speak, he was to speak the truth, and when he was to be trusted or to get some trust that he had to protect, he was somebody who was doing this with a kind of nobility, a kind of distinction that made him somebody that the people were loving. And we need to get this, because all what we got through space, time, environment, nature, at the end also this standing for justice is also the way you stand for dignity, you stand for principles, and you do this whatever is the situation. And the Prophet ﷺ, the messenger, was chosen. He was al-Mukhtar, the one who was chosen for this mission, because he had these qualities. And this is وَإِنَّكَ عَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. You are indeed with a good character, you have good morality, and you have principles. And this is what we understand in his life. And this was experienced through the way even he was working, because he was reconciling the competence in his work as a trader when he was working for Khadija, and she sent with him just to see how he was working Maysara, and Maysara said, he is very honest and he is very competent. Honesty and competence are important. This is the distinctiveness that he had. And then even when he, after a battle, Zayd was a captive, and that he was a slave, he was working and under the authority of Muhammad ﷺ, and his father and his family found him, and they wanted him to come back, and he said, yes, that's fine. The Prophet ﷺ, that's fine. Let him decide. If he wants to go with you, I let him go with you. If he wants to stay with me, let him stay with me. They agreed. They went to Zayd, and Zayd said, I prefer to remain with Muhammad ﷺ, meaning a slave with his master would be better for me than to be a slave of this master, would be better for me than to come back with my family, sending a message that he was so kind, that he was treating him better than a father. And then the Prophet ﷺ just removed from him anything which has to do with slavery and made him a free man. We need to get that as an essential feature, an essential teaching while we are fasting now, to get this, being people of trust, being people of truth, and trying to be, as he was, truthful and trustworthy while we are fasting, because this is the very meaning of fasting for us any day of our life, and especially during Ramadan. May Allah help us, and never forget to tell the people you love that you love them, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.